Tuesday. What's up? What's up? Yes, sir. Welcome to another edition of Relationship Hour. What's good? It's about to go down. Everybody week been pretty good? So far, so good? Okay. Happy birthday to Reno. Come on, y'all, show him some love here. Reno celebrating birthday. Shanti over here celebrating her birthday. What up? What's going on? Come on, make some noise here, Shanti in here.
Happy birthday.
Yes, it's Libra season. Anybody else? Libra season. All right, how many of y'all first time ever doing relationship hour? First time? Virgins. Where you at? Virgins. All right. So this is adult conversation. And so we talk. It gets a little raunchy because it's adult conversation.
Wow.
And so many of you have left your questions on the index cards. I have not got a chance to see what you put on here. A lot of times we just read them as we go. Some probably are already a little tipsy, so we might have to figure out what you was trying to say. But we will somehow figure it out. Y'all give it up for Kenya Brown in the building.
What's up, y'all?
All right, and Kenya, we have a wonderful panel today. And who are our two panelists?
All right, so tonight we have Miss Mia Topicz. Tell them a little bit about what you do, Mia.
Right, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Check.
What's up? I'm Mia Topicz, and I have literally a list here. I'm a TV personality. I host events. I host my own events. I coordinate my own events. I model, and I'm also an esthetician. So I do facials, massages, and waxing as well.
You get your hustle on, girl. Yes, very, very, very dynamic young lady. I'm very interested in talking to you. And then Calil, just C.O.S. What does that stand for?
Well, I'm gonna just use her mic for a second. But hey, y'all, hope y'all cool. Again, my name is Calil, Just Cuz Cage. A lot of people know me as Just Cuz.
Just Cuz.
So I'm an author, I'm a spoken word artist, I'm an educator, a speaker, a conversational facilitator. I do all of that cool stuff with young people more than anything as far as students like K through 12, and then do adult PDs for social justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion, and social emotional learning.
All right, so we got some young voices on the panel. I'm going to talk about
Can
some
y'all
stuff.
handle this today?
Yeah.
They coming with it. They coming with it. Now, remember, anybody can respond. Just let us know, and Dr. Freddie's going to bring you the mic, and you will be you get a chance to say something. Good? Give your opinion. Remember, everybody has a what? Let's respect that. All right? First question is, why is it so hard for people to believe that I am celibate? Why is it so hard for people to believe I am celibate?
Who is you?
All right, we don't know who you are. Do we need to look at you?
I know.
Raise your hand.
Maybe you have a shady past. I don't know. Maybe it's the look on your face that does not say celibacy.
I don't know. I feel like we're in a world where everything is so over-sexualized. So I feel like it's just so normal to say, oh, I like you, you like me, let's just have sex, especially in our generation. It's like no thought about it. You're attractive, I'm attractive, let's have sex. Then later on we figure out we're not compatible or we don't even like each other.
Oh, so you agree with the celibacy?
I definitely do. I definitely do.
I would say, after what Mila said, it's a cultural thing. Like right now, in our culture, like who trying to be celibate is the question, quote unquote, that a lot of people asking, that would make somebody believe like, oh, you're not really celibate for real. Or the experience somebody else might have had with people who said they were celibate, quote unquote, and then 2 days down the line, 2 moments down the line, like, I knew you wasn't celibate, you know what I mean? So all of that, yeah.
Yeah, like you wanted to say something. I almost saw your hand.
She like, I don't have nothing
I'm
to do
like,
with that
she don't never
conversation.
talk this early.
I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't know.
How long should you wait before having sex with a new person?
20 minutes.
How long? How long you got?
I know y'all said we are a younger panel, and I'm very open with that. I'm 28 years old, but my dad is real old school. He's 72 years old. And he always says, you know, 4 made you wait 90 days for benefits, so that's what you need to do. And no, I have not lived by that. But
Sorry,
just
Dad.
getting older now, it really does make sense, because I have had relations with somebody, and literally then a week or so later, I'm like, dang, I should have never did that. So that's seriously though, you know, like you never know. You
I
should have
want
waited.
my stuff back.
I want it back.
Yes.
Can we trade? Like, you wasting my time.
Yeah, but
So-
we always say that's true, but you have people who wait, they don't mean to be the person. You still wasted 2 times. you done waited. I said this before. That you really can do script on that. Act like you don't want no ass. To make her think like she
Hey,
really,
that worked.
like you
It's
really
crazy how
into
that
it.
be working.
That's
So you
what
play the
happened.
game. You just play it. Oh no, baby, we ain't got to do that. We ain't got to do all that. Then when you get it, she like, oh, he waited. No, that was part of the game.
I think
I
I
already
might
knew
feel-
that.
I think
Already-
we're smarter than that. I think we're getting smarter these days. We can figure it out quick.
Yeah, a friend of mine, she
No, you don't.
call it the long game. She like, you a long game nigga. Like, you gonna wait it out, and you gonna be like, no, I don't want it, but you really want it for real. It's
Yeah.
a key script for real.
He just wants
Absolutely.
the girls to attack you. That's what it is.
But it is though when it come down to actually waiting. Like for me, I'm big on energy for one. So like I don't want to even play with that until I know or have an idea of who you are outside of what you're trying to show me. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, it didn't really matter. Somebody said 20 minutes.
You still younger.
30, I'm still young,
Yes.
definitely, for sure. But, again, just getting more experience and understanding the world in a different way, I'd rather wait a little bit longer than just kick it automatically.
So how long you making a woman wait?
I think the longest,
She like, Calil.
I want to hear the truth, because I know.
Right. How long you gonna let her wait?
I'm digging all your spoken word, all that stuff that you
He said
doing.
sound good.
What's up, boo?
Because you know, once you hit them with the spoken word, they gonna get a little wet.
Right.
They gonna be the they gonna
Right.
I think
You
it's a
touched
matter
my
though,
soul.
Yeah.
if I'm rocking with her in that way too, though, you know what I mean? Like you said, how long I make her wait. It's not a matter of making somebody wait, quote unquote. It's realizing like, oh, I really rock with her. I'm trying to fuck with her like that for real. So it just depends on how I feel.
Vibe.
On
It's
the-
definitely a vibe, for
literally,
sure.
It's the vibe.
And
To be real, it's people who
I like how
who
you said that.
pitched at me who still, I'm like, nah, I can't rock with you like that. I don't want to have sex with you because I don't like your energy. I don't like what you
Yeah.
bring to me for real. So it's still people women who after it is like, nah, the answer is no automatically regardless. But then there's some people who can be like, hey, Calil,
I don't
want to give you this
anyway.
And I could be like,
What's that?
what's up? What's up? So it just depends for real. Depend on who you are as a person.
Okay.
Anybody else want to hit that? I mean the question. The question.
Yeah, not him.
All right. Next question, and go ahead and have more sips. The more you sip, the more you're gonna be ready to talk.
All right, I got you. I'm going to have my
All right.
step.
As a mother, what do you do if your daughter physically and verbally attacks her father? Damn.
Oh, wow.
She got to get out the house. Shit, she gone.
I don't know. It depends. I have a daughter, and I don't know. It depends on the situation. Because I feel like I'm in a middle generation where like my dad was super strict, and like my kid's mother, she was super lenient on their dad. So I'm trying to find a middle ground. So I feel like if she voicing her way in a respectful way, where she voicing her opinion, like I don't like this or this is how I want to feel, I'm gonna let her say that. But it's not gonna get to the point where she disrespectful. It definitely got to be a balance to have respect.
Yeah, you gonna respect me in my damn house.
But you know
You
what?
going, you leaving. I don't care if I don't do it the way you think. This is my damn house, and
That's
I'll
how my
be
daddy was,
damned.
for sure.
I'll be damned if you put your hands on me. You
But
gone.
you know what? The thing is that people feel like when their kids are little and all cute and crawling around and doing their first thing, oh, you can have this crazy, outlandish behavior. You can hit the floor. You can have tantrums. But you got to raise your kids all the way up. You got to raise your kids. You got to set those boundaries from the beginning, because if you don't set them when they all cute and all of that, it's gonna get ugly.
real
It's
ugly,
gonna get
for
real
sure.
ugly.
We got one, Freddie. Oh, you right there. These kids be getting so damn disrespectful.
They get beside themselves. They don't have no respect.
They want you to be the child. You got me messed up. I will lay you out at 30.
Yeah, I think as a mother, I would not allow that in my house, period. Because you're not going to do me like that. You're not going to do your father like that, period.
Yeah.
It's all about respect. I mean, you can voice your opinion, but you better do it respectfully.
And she meant that too.
And let me
here, girl.
let me do add this though. You do have to be able to have conversations with your kids. I'm talking about with your adult kids. Conversation. Obviously, they're not 10 and 5 and like that no more. You still the father, the mama, but you still have to have conversation to see where their head is at, and be able to trust them, to trust what you have done as a parent, that they can have dialogue with you. They can have conversation with you. This is a good one. How many of y'all okay with your kids cussing around you? Your adult kids.
I don't. I never.
Your adult kids. You don't like that?
My kids curse.
My mama.
I still apologize. I'm like, my bad, Dad. I didn't
My
mean to say
mama
damn.
never heard me. Well, she heard me cuss, but it wasn't. I was outside, and I was outside. I wasn't in the house talking crazy. I was outside, into it with somebody. And I've never heard you talk like that. Father God, in the name of Jesus, what did I do to this guy that people talk like this?
I raised you better than this.
Right. And I think a lot of that, because I see some parents, is this new thing that's going on. You be like, damn, what's up with that? Some kids say, I'm just being me. That's who I am. Right. No, some stuff you shouldn't, in my opinion, your mom and daddy shouldn't hear. Right. But then again, men, if we watching a football game, is that an exception of the rule? Your son gets mad, God damn it, goddamn Browns, shit.
You will understand that, then,
that's all right? No, you can't do that either. If he's 30 or 40 years old, we can't say that. Yeah, go ahead, give him the mic.
We watching the game and he it's like, fuck, that's fine. But not, oh shit, this motherfucker didn't.
Wait.
Nah, we
What's
ain't
the
doing that.
Which one is worse? Which word is worse, fuck or shit? Because you can say shit now on CNN.
It's just one word.
One
Just
fuck,
one.
not
You're allowed to
five.
say one.
5, 6, 7.
But did you see the game on Sunday though? You won't have to do more than one.
Listen,
One
you go
fuck.
outside, punch a tree. Go punch a tree or something, man.
You got one cuss an hour.
Now listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. This is one of my adult children right here, but they curse around me, but they don't curse at me. Like you can't curse at me. You can't be like, be you tripping and nothing like that. Then you might be getting up off the floor.
Hell no.
Sam,
But be whoever you are. I don't know.
Keisha.
I just want to go back to the original question. What do you do if the adult child jumps on the father? Okay, so what kind of relationship did this father have with this child?
I know that's right. She said
Going
go
all
back
the way
to
up.
what's going
What
on.
did this father do to this child? Do you even know? You know what I'm saying? What kind of relationship they had? A kid do not just wake up and be like, I'm going to fuck my daddy up today. This nigga about to get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
Well, that's true. That's a great point. But you also have kids with issues that never got help.
Yeah.
And they do some stuff, you be like, they never got the help.
Yeah, and we
You know
talking
what I'm
about on the
saying?
deeper end, on the black families in general, a lot of trauma is hidden in general, and I don't feel like it's so many conversations that need to be had in the black families. So many uncles that did touch somebody cousin,
That's
somebody,
right. Look at R.
and don't
Kelly's
nobody
whole
want to talk
family.
about that. But y'all want to keep that, and oh, that's your cousin, or I should never have to tell my daughter you can't wear this around so and so. No, you need to stop changing your sexual mindset. Why are you looking at my 10-year-old sexually? So we need to talk about that too, for sure.
Go ahead, bro.
Why is it okay for them to even cuss around you, period?
Because my kids are respectful, they're homeowners, they're parents, and they're doing their thing. They are allowed to be fully who they are with me. And with that, that means that they can speak to me about anything, and they feel comfortable speaking to me about anything because that they're my kids.
I understand that point,
Yeah.
okay? But when I was coming up, if I said one cuss word at all,
No,
I was
understand.
knocked on my ass.
I understand. Listen, I understand old school.
And
I
if my
understand
kids
how
cuss
it
at me,
is.
they get knocked
but
on
that's
their
just,
ass.
I'm just saying, I'm keep it 100. That's my kids do curse around me. They don't curse at me, but they do curse around me, and that's fine with me.
But in honesty, that's still cussing at you because it's disrespectful.
No, I mean, I don't take it that way.
I
So
think
it's cool.
it's a matter of what you define respect as. Like,
Yeah.
for some folks, respect is different. Like, for instance, out of respect for my mom, I don't cuss around her. But again, my sister gonna say what she wants to around my mom, around our mom, and it'd be cool. Like, and again, there's moments where my mom cussing and she excused herself, like, dang, I didn't mean to say that. So I think it's what you define respect as an individual, for one, and then for two, again, is recognizing as your kid or as your kid respects you, it's an understanding between that parent and that child, for real. Like, she understand, my kids grown, they handle their business, they do what they got to do. They gonna say what they need to say when it's time to be said. And at the same time, her kid understand, I'm grown. Like, I was a decent kid. Obviously, my mama still liked me a little bit, right? So it's like, with that, I understand I'm not finna cuss my mama out. I'm pretty sure he'd never think that. Like, but at that same time, if it slip out or if it come out, that's just what it is. And she respect him enough and he respect her enough to have that understanding amongst each other.
And let me add this before I go to him. Is it disrespectful, though? We talking about adults. We're not talking about the babies. Is it disrespectful back for the parent to cuss and have a conversation with an adult child, and then but yet they don't want them to cuss back at them? That's a good one.
I could really.
I was raised. I still call my mother's friends at 50 Mrs.
Miss.
and Mr.
Yes.
I still do that. I would never call them by their first name. And it's some of them, hold on, this is why I said what I said. It's some of them that I just don't have certain conversations around them because it's not their character. It's not who they don't do that. It don't make them a better person. It's just that's not the type of conversation I would have around that person, if that makes sense.
I understand both sides, but I think perception is everything. Like, if she don't perceive it as being disrespectful to her, then she won't view it as being disrespectful. And if he views it as being disrespectful, then he's going to see it as being disrespectful. For me, I mean, I'm a homeowner. I'm a business owner. I got another very decent job. I'm doing really good, but I still find it disrespectful for me to use profanity around my mother, grandmother. I don't even deal with my father, but I still don't even curse around him. Just for me having that self-respect for me, I just don't do that for him.
Yeah.
The last thing, I always remember when I was younger, I used to always hear like my grandmother saying, I don't care how grown you are, you'll never be as grown as me. You know, and when you say that, there's certain things that I will or won't do. Last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off this mic. I got a 27-year-old son, he smoke weed. I hate the way weed smell. Don't come to my house high.
Yeah.
Don't smoke it in my house. I don't have nothing against nobody that smoke weed. You can't do it at my house, don't come to my house when you do it. My son sent me a text message and said, well, since you have a problem with me smoking weed coming to your house, I'm not gonna stop smoking weed. I left it.
Dang.
Right. I left it right there. Until he could come to my house respectfully on what I define respect, he don't need to come by my house. Like you said, he's a grown man. What I perceive to be respectful in my home is always gonna be respected.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Y'all feel that?
Absolutely.
Y'all feel that?
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. What you got?
Okay, to get back to the person's question, I have 4 daughters.
two of them pop fly at me before.
Say that part again, too.
I say two of them pop fly at me before. So what me and my wife did at the time was we went back to old school. We started eating dinner together. And when we started eating dinner together, that's when we found out all the problems they might have had in school, problems of why she think she got to clean the kitchen and I'm sitting on the couch. But it's always a root problem. So my suggestion is for that whoever wrote that question, sit down and try to talk to them as a family and separate. That way you'll find out what's the real problem is.
Yeah. All right. And then I want to also hit on real quick before we get off of it on what the original question and what Keisha said is make sure though you ask questions and you talk to your kids, because a lot of stuff be going on and there's a lot of deep family secrets that people hide and turn the other cheek on because it's the favorite uncle. Or because you don't want to tear up the family, but in all honesty, is. But have the conversation. But it doesn't. And now let me say this: just because a kid has something where they don't like somebody, doesn't mean that person has probably done something. Sometimes kids they can be defiant, but it's still up for you to you got to have those uncomfortable conversations. You know, especially when they going over to Pookie house to spend the night.
Man.
And real quick,
and
working with young people, I know that they're going to tell their friends something before anything. So being able to recognize, so for instance, the daughter jumped on the dad, like, the cousin probably knows something, like, yeah, I smacked him because da-da-da-da-da. Or her best friend probably knows something.
Yeah.
Because when I was going through something when I was a kid, all of us, when we was kids, we told our friends everything of what was going on. One way or another, our favorite cousin, our favorite homie, one thing or another. So being able to navigate that within the family, of course, first, like, what's going on? How come you felt like you had the need to do that? Talking to the dad, what, I need to know from your perspective, was there anything you might have done before then, but then also speaking to the kids, friends, and cousins who right around them all the time, because your homies know everything about you for real. So being able to recognize that is really important.
All right. Y'all enjoying yourselves? All right. What's good? Again, these are your questions here. Next one is, he is a really great man, but I am having some regrets. What do I do?
What kind of regrets are we talking? It could be so many different regrets. Hold on now, that's too vague. We need more clarity on that one.
Sleep with him again and see if you can work it out.
I went to the first thing with sex.
Yeah. He is really a great man, but I'm having some regrets. Is that what you see too? Is that what
it say so regrets, but we can say it's some regrets.
Yeah. They just
He's
got
a really
to put
great
two
man,
letters
but
on there.
I am having so regrets. What do I do? We can say some. Yeah.
You don't have
So
to
you
stay with
understand it the
nobody.
same way?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sleep with them again and see if y'all can work it out.
I don't know. Some regrets, like, are you referring to sometimes we have this syndrome where as women we've been through a lot of things, we might have settled for a guy now. So is it something of that nature? Is it something to do sexually where he's not really pleasing you in certain ways? Is there something you can communicate with him better that you're keeping in? You know, I'm trying to figure it out too,
because we don't know what that means all the way. Like, is the regrets that you ain't ready yet? Yeah. That you know that you still just having fun playing with him, but you like, damn, he's a good dude, but right, or you got another dude and this is the other guy, because women do the same stuff.
The other dude ain't shit.
Women do the same
but we gonna
stuff.
fuck with the good dude because he gonna make sure I'm cool.
Women do the same stuff.
Do we?
Yeah. I don't understand. Say what now? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's true. I like that. Bring it up, kid. You got the mic. Yeah.
I think she was. Go ahead. Oh, she says
A card is missing with it? Oh. They got. Oh, okay. They got mixed up.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what's the other part since we know it's you?
Right. Go ahead and speak on it, sis, so we can help you out.
I'm trying to put the handwriting with everything.
We over here playing investigation.
Yeah.
1 + 1 = 2.
Because we shuffle the cards. I got one card that I'm going to address after this. If you, I guess you thought I was going to read it while we was live on Facebook. But we'll wait and we'll address you if you want to be addressed afterwards. Which one is? You think that's it? Does it look like it is? That. What is it, girl? Tell us. What is it, girl? Tell us. But she what?
He's younger than her.
You see what go through him.
Okay, you talking about having regrets because he's younger. That was what it was, right?
Yeah, come get it.
Right, we like.
Come get it. Okay, all right. And where the first one at? Let's put it together. All right.
All right, we got it.
There we
God
go.
is
All
good.
right. All right. He is really a great man, but I'm having some regrets. What do I do? My dude is younger than me. He treats me really good, but he always slacking. And what that say? In the bed, I get. Okay. And it is many regret being. So he ain't hitting it right.
He ain't hitting it. You was right.
He a good
you was
guy.
right, girl.
I was right.
He not.
Right.
Because see, that could make or break a relationship.
Oh, that part
right
is
there.
good. Oh, that part is great. But he's not handling. Tell us what it is so we can help you out.
He don't be hustling. Like, he not about his bread.
Money-wise.
He need to handle his business, but then he still want to be with his friends.
How old is he?
He's 29, I'm 41.
We'll let him play.
Hey, girl.
You just got accepted.
No,
Find
Sam
you an
Sylk.
old dude then.
No.
A dude your age.
Because I used
But
to
that's
have
what
that
they
type
do.
of situation. No.
It is what it is. It's just like, oh, if I'm 50, if I go get a girl 29, goddammit, she gonna be out doing hookah on Monday.
No, let me testify.
At midnight.
Because, no, you gotta find balance. You need to find balance. It's like, one of my exes used to hang out with their friends so much. I used to be like, is something going on around here? Because if they doing something that I'm not doing, because I'm talking about they used to wait in the driveway. That man wasn't even at home yet. That's too much. And at the end of the day, he need to carve out time for you. If he say that this is your thing, he's got to say, hey, I can't come out tonight. And that's just what it is. You ain't got. I don't know if you control it or not. I've never been a controlling person. Live your life. Have fun. But you going to make time for me and my needs. And that's on everything. And I was young when I was dating him. So
I guess,
like 21, 22.
I guess my question is, when you say he not handling business, is he not handling business like working? Like, what do you mean when you say he not?
Girl, you know what you got him for.
Like, he not making
Quit
sure you
playing.
straight?
You know what you got him for. Right, you signed up for that, girl. You already knew he was going to be playing some Xbox and hitting.
Get Shanti the mic.
How old is he? 29. You knew damn well what you signed up for. Don't try it. If he's under 30, you know damn well
that good blood
what
pressure.
you signed up for.
You know damn well.
You allowed him to become your man when he was just your toy.
Yes.
So you messed
She said
up.
she saw potential in him.
You can't expect him to be something other than
He
what
was
he is.
putting it down, Shanti.
If he is fun,
He was putting it down, girl.
I mean, you know, that do happen.
That's what happened.
But at the end of the day,
Take your stuff with
she knew what she signed up for.
Girl, you know you're supposed
How old
to
are you?
tell him to
How
take
old are
his
you?
tennis shoes.
How old are you?
She 41.
Girl.
She about to fall off the chair.
Right.
But what happens is don't have the regrets. Just have the conversation about, because we still need to have conversation, okay? And accept at his age, but say, I hear you, but Yeah, so it's gonna be something about everybody that's not gonna be 100%.
Sam,
Yeah,
she tripping.
she tripping.
Hey, hold on, and I'm saying this to you to be real, okay? You're 41, he's 29. How do you think that he views you? Do you have children? Okay. Like what? He's still being a kid because he's still young. He's not even 30. So what is the question about?
You starting to have some regrets.
You got reserves because he's younger. If he's a great guy, just enjoy it. That's all you can do.
Same thing. Enjoy it. It comes with it. Because even a guy at 41 or 50 gonna have some shit. You gonna be like, I got some regrets with his ass too. It's just part of life. It's part of relationships. Because you could date somebody at 41 and they be worse than a 29-year-old. And that's facts. Okay?
Just do your best to communicate, like you said, and when somebody loves you and they genuinely care about you and you trying to tell them like in an effective way, not angry, not disrespectful, like these are my concerns, baby, can we try to figure out a balance? Then just try your best to do that, for sure.
All right, next question. Y'all ready? We almost done here too. How come one woman is not enough for men?
Yes, let's talk about it. I want to take the mic around to everybody in here.
We're getting ready to turn up now.
Wow. Yeah, I was about
You've been quiet too, bro. You've been too quiet back there.
I know.
The dude, he ready. He said, I got an answer.
Oh, boy.
Now, I'm going to answer
Don't
for
say
him
too much.
this week because it's 700 women to one man.
Oh, basically.
That's what
Basically.
Because
I got too many options.
Yeah, I got a good answer for that. I got a good answer. Are you waiting?
So,
The sisters are going to both get on me tonight.
y'all may not like this, but this
Wait
is
till you hear this. Go ahead.
Y'all may not like this, but this is what I believe. I believe, like our history, our real history, spoke for itself. Like I don't know how many. Anybody in here see Woman King?
I did.
Did anybody in here see Woman King? Okay, how many wives did the king have?
We're not doing this.
I'm just saying.
That's why
No, listen to him. No. Let him hit it. Let him hit it.
I'm just saying.
And then we're going to come back.
Like, there's certain things that's in us. There's certain things in us that's just genetic. I mean, I'm not going to even say genetic. I'm not going to say genetic. There's certain things that just pass down. So listen, we asked questions like earlier today, we were talking about like the crazy uncles. Where the crazy uncles get this from? Somewhere down the line, somebody was crazy. The DNA transfer, this, that, and the other. But bump all that. I'm talking about when we were kings before we became Europeanized. Before we became here, we were kings and we had multiple women. I just believe, I don't know, it ain't just greed. I believe wholeheartedly that's just in us. It's just innate. There's only a few, a handful of males that's just one woman.
We can say it's just in us, and I believe in that, what you're saying. I believe we also train over the years with music videos, with our society, our culture. It's been accepted. Women accept having multiple men. Women, I mean, men having multiple women, side chicks. It's been a norm in our society. We have to start training our brain because that toxic behavior is not getting us nowhere as a generation or a culture at all.
I think, real quick.
Let's get back to the...
Yeah,
let's go to the back, and then we're gonna come back up here. Go to the back, then we come back up here. Go ahead.
I think we're all conditioned in our way of living, right? As if you only had one pair of jeans, as I stated earlier, one shirt, one pair of socks, one pair of shoes. Is that enough? It's not, right?
What?
So what's wrong with someone wanting to have more than one?
Bruh.
Why not? Who actually put a cap on it?
Marriage, your agreement.
How? Who?
Right. Is
No.
it okay for your
No.
woman to have
No.
multiple people? Is it okay for your woman to have multiple men?
Open relationship.
You know what? Of course it is,
Open.
because that's who. If that's what that person want to do.
See, people don't want to hear the real
cannot-
truth. That's the problem.
No, you cannot.
They don't want to hear. The thing is, hold on, y'all. Settle down. Let's listen to his opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're going to give it to everybody. This is why the questions you ask continue, because sometimes we miss what one person may be, and then you meet that person, the person that you don't want to hear. Then you get entangled with them. Now go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if someone wants to do what they want to do, if they want to mess with someone else, that's their choice. You can't restrict a person's choices because that's what you feel is necessary because of your own needs. People have to be themselves. Otherwise, you're just frauding. Accept it. So if that person want to cheat, let them cheat in peace, and you pull off. That's that. Seriously.
No, but didn't nobody really hear what he said? He said, "Leave, your ass leave, and let them do what they do." We only heard that one
Absolutely.
thing.
Yes.
He was.
Leave. Bye.
I think
You don't. I'm a hit. No, you gotta tell. Right, you gotta tell them that you got multiple women. You know.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
that's
do
what-
gotta say that. That's because that's a choice. You don't fraud it to do it. You say what it is, and if they say I'm with it, then it is what it is. And there's a lot of people who are willing to play that position.
Yes.
All right, over here. Let's go.
Okay. My personal opinion is this. My personal opinion is this, and this from experience with talking to other men. Most men really want one woman. But what happened is, as we grow up and we deal with that one woman that breaks our heart,
Oh my God.
that's when, I need two, I need three, I need four, I
They
need
healing
five.
from somebody from 10 years ago. I'm still suffering.
So we all have trauma, but it all depends on how you recovered from that trauma.
Yeah. And I think between what he said back there and what he said, it's a combination of all those things. Like, for one, if you look at the history, European history, right? The concept of monogamy became a thing 500 years ago. If you understand the history of who we are and how we expand past the last 3,000 years, that's 2,000 years of living with multiple people versus living with just one person. That's one way to look at it. But then you also gotta recognize sometimes telling the truth, you're gonna get way further for real. So having that person, knowing, because again, somebody asked the question, well, can women do the same thing? It's recognizing that and it goes into what he was talking about. You find somebody, and this is from my experience, you find somebody who you really rock with and really want to be with, and you hit that moment, it's like, bruh, she not solid like I thought she was. You need that security. You need that, all right, well, I need a backup just in case she started tweaking, I got somebody else. And in case she started tweaking, I got somebody else. And of course, that's not the type of lifestyle that you plan to live or that you know it's not healthy for real. But again, recognizing that it's trauma, you gotta be able to say like, nah. And again, I had to experience that for my own self to be able to say, you know what? I'm living, cause I got my damn heart broken. I was fucking 16, 17. I'm 24.
Sam, I got a question.
Give her the mic. Give her the mic.
Sam, I got a question behind you.
Give her the mic. Where the mic at?
Yo, no, I'm on the topic. I'm in here. I'm in this thing. I'm in this thing. On the last question, is it true or is it fair to say that I'm not a historian, right? So is it fair to say that everyone is just not educated enough to speak on this topic?
I feel like people can speak on what they've been through and what they experienced, and it's just
have you experienced? So have you experienced kings and queens and pyramids and have you experienced that?
No, I haven't. You're right.
Right. So we're speaking on something
Today, right.
We're speaking on something that we're not educated about, right? We talk about the Bible and how the Bible speaks about marriage, right? But the Bible also speaks about men having multiple wives in the same book. We wasn't there, right?
I was about to hit that. Nobody want to hear that part.
So we wasn't there, right? So nobody talks about why is it 10 different versions of the Bible? Why is it King James or NLT or NIT? All these different interpretations, right? But everybody wants to speak about, oh, you shouldn't do this or you greedy and all of that. I'm not educated enough to be able to speak on the situation, but I do know, and I have read in multiple books and multiple history books and things that there were kings with multiple wives. So are we saying that that's a lie? Are we saying that that's a lie?
No. What we're saying is that we're not living in those times.
Come on now, but hold on.
If we're not living in those times, who changed it? If we're not living in those times, who changed them? Whose ideologies are we prescribing to now? So on and so forth.
Okay, who changed it was you when you stood up there and said, okay, I'm going to be committed with you. I'm going to marry you. We're going to be in a relationship together. I would like for you to not sleep with other people. That's when you make that commitment. You're not living as no damn king back in a pyramid.
You feel me? A millionaire.
You living in Maple Heights and Beverly Heights.
In a 3-bedroom.
I can understand that. So then that means that we pick and choose. Right. So that means that we pick and choose. That means we pick and choose what history we want to refer to. That means we pick and choose what lessons we want to remember, so on and so forth.
No, we pick and choose what works for us. So if that doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, and we're not trying to have that
so then therefore, that's very uneducated to say I pick and choose what works for me.
That's not true.
That is what I want.
It is.
Hold on. Let me just say.
Let's come back up front. We got some more mics to pass.
Yes.
Bring me the mic.
Donald Trump.
This young lady here has been trying to talk since we've been. I want her to say something. Hold on.
This is the thing. I don't see no kings in here. I don't see nobody that got kings.
Oh, shit. God damn.
Where your
I don't see
gold
not
at?
one king
Where
in
your
here
gold at?
tonight.
You a king, Calil.
I don't.
You a king,
I
Calil.
don't. And I know what a king look like.
So there's no queens in here either then? There's not no queens in here?
No,
I'm a queen.
we're not.
You ain't gonna tell
if we
me.
talking about what he's
I am
talking
a
about,
queen.
no.
I do too.
Go to the young lady.
Kings.
I want to hear her.
Me, you a king, bro.
This is what I tell y'all. This is when it
Bro.
get good, y'all. Come on. Let's hear from this sister right here.
Listen,
settle down, please.
The historical aspect of it, whatever. The biblical aspect of it, whatever. In 2022, it's if you're not going to be honest with the person that you're dealing with to say, I want to be with more than one person, and you're not keeping it 100 with that woman, you're a fraud.
Thank you.
You're a fraud. You're a fraud. You're a fraud, you're a
mic.
liar, and you're taking advantage of that woman's time. If you don't want to be with one woman, let that woman know up front. I choose to fool with 5, 6, 8 women. Are you cool with that?
Yes.
So that woman can say, no, I'm not with that.
Give her the option.
I'm not with that. That's it. That's
That
it.
was the best way to sum it up.
It was.
Period.
It was.
That was the best way to sum it up. But then we're gonna go to the next question. But the truth is, I hate when y'all always put the question towards just the man as if women are not doing the same damn thing.
Okay.
Wait, what we do? What we do?
The women do the same.
Now he can't
And hold on,
ask
let me
you.
stop. And women know. Y'all smart. You know.
What we do?
Women know that before you become his woman or you whatever the hell y'all doing, you know obviously you got to be intelligent enough to know he's hitting somebody else or talking to somebody else before you sit over here and start assuming what he ought to do. Shit, stop fronting. Stop falling for dumb stuff. You were smart, right? Don't act like you got tricked out that coochie.
Woo!
We got
You
tricked.
wanted to give it up.
No, you can get tricked
At
out.
that
You
time.
definitely get tricked out the coochie.
Tricked out your coochie.
Let me say, wait.
You don't always, if you always getting tricked out of it, you're a goofball. But majority women know I'm not gonna sit up here and think y'all that damn stupid. I'm gonna keep it
right.
real.
Some people just
I'ma
like to
say
be
it
goofy.
just like
He right.
that.
Come on, Sam.
Stop
Come
that.
on,
Wait.
Sam.
Oh, he
I just
stole
want
the
to say this
coochie.
one thing real quick. Listen, I understand everything y'all saying. I respect everybody's opinion. But I will say, coming from a younger generation, being 28, I feel like I have an old school love. Like, people don't want to fight in relationships. You're mad because I'm stressed out, I'm going through tragedies in my life, and I don't want to have sex with you, or I'm not doing what I used to do. We growing over the years. I'm not going to be the same person I'm going to be in 5 years. I'm not going to be the same person in 10 years. So you don't want to grow with me or try to figure me out, so you want to give up and you want to go to the next thing that's comfortable. And I feel like that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah, and then y'all don't want to go back to the old days. Hold on, no. Let me talk about your sin nature. A lot of stuff is in your sin nature. Okay, it is what it is. All y'all bringing up the Bible and all that, but a lot of this is just your Adam wanting to do what he want to do, and you ain't put it under subjective yet. That's what it is. No. You got to make a choice, a decision on what you want to do.
You do.
But Sam, not only that, the way most people forget, the way that you got them is the way that you keep them. And most people forget.
That's real.
What you done to get them is what you need to do to keep them.
If y'all used to sneak off to Euclid Beach late night and do it in the car, you're going to have to do it in the car sometimes still.
I know that's right, Sam. I know that's right. I'm still going to be getting it at 70, I ain't going to lie.
You're going to have to sneak off. You going to that Nissan I heard. All right, let's go to another question. Has your current relationship taught you anything about yourself that you did not know before? Did your current relationship, did it?
It should.
Did it get it?
It should.
Did it teach you anything that you didn't know? You know, it says, has your current relationship, the one you in now, taught you anything about yourself that you didn't know before? Like, did you learn something? You in this relationship now every day, don't you?
But you didn't know it before.
Huh?
I think you constantly learn every day.
You said it again?
You didn't know it before.
That's right.
And you constantly learn every day.
If you
have
smart,
to adjust to it. And it takes adjustment on both ends.
It does.
Not just the male, the female. If you can't adjust, I can't either. Kiss my ass.
Oh.
No, he said we on the same energy. But I feel like me coming in I'm actually, also personal level, I'm in a relationship where I was in a relationship where it was toxic. And I had to learn that I am kind of used to being in toxic positions to where I feel like this is the norm for me, and I have to untrain my brain that way because I think that toxicity is love. So I had to untrain myself and figure out what I really want.
Yeah.
All right. You good? All right. All right. Next question, and we almost done. What? Huh? Okay. Well, play it then. Can you go ahead and play? And y'all tell it. We're going to close out with this one. Play the audio, and y'all tell me, do y'all agree with this lady or disagree? It went viral on social media. And ladies, I need the ladies to say something. This is really towards you all. Oh, you lost it? Oh, she lost it. What's up? What's your question?
His question going to get read today. He about to come up and
What's
tell
your question?
One of these up here.
His question going to get read.
Which one's
by
your
any
question?
means necessary.
While he looks for his question,
he needs some advice.
All right, what's your question? That's it? All right.
She playing the audio, Sam.
Oh, you want to read it?
Yeah, I want to read. So let me ask y'all ladies. Okay.
He's passionate.
He meant it.
So, my best friend, one of my best friends is a female, but she always in my business. She wants to be always in my business. Oh, so you know what's going on. You know what's going on.
Go ahead and finish.
So, oh shit. That's my uncle over there. Oh, she said, I don't want to
Finish the conversation. We don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah. All right. So, we worked together for I was at my ex job for like 12 years,
and we were friends for like well, we friends now, but we worked together for like 5 years. Well, that's what we getting to.
Get to the point now.
All right, so y'all want to know?
Okay,
All
come
right.
on, spit it.
She said, bring it on now.
So she is always she wants to know what I'm doing. At first, I had planned on moving until I got a job, a good job, working here, but now she's all in my business.
What's the question?
All right. He had a. No, you don't need to. It's taking too long. So I'm gonna help you out. Have you ever hit it? Yes or no? Have you ever hit it? You ever slept with her? Yes. Okay, but do you want to be with her? Have you ever thought about sleeping with her? So why do you allow her in that space?
No boundaries.
So
no boundaries. You have to set boundaries with people. You can't even get that type of information out of me if it's not what we're doing.
All right.
We got the audio.
All right. Next. Okay, we got the audio. We're going to close out on this. Listen to this. Hold on, y'all.
Real quick. We about to play an audio real quick. Just
This is the last one for the night. Last one. Listen in. Listen to the audio, please.
Y'all women don't want no good man. No, y'all don't. Y'all want the thugs. Yeah, y'all want the guys that's gonna break your heart. Yeah, you do. You keep on talking to the same type of dudes. Yes, you do. Be quiet. You do. You don't want the good guys, the simps. The guys that stay in the house and won't cheat on you. You don't want him. He's too boring, right? He's too lame. He's not attractive. Girl, you better enjoy that peace that comes with that man. That man offers peace that you ain't never had in your entire life. You hear me? You better get with that man because of what he can do for your soul. You better get with that man for what he can do for your soul. Not for what he can do. Oh, he look good out here. Oh, he fine. Oh, baby, that don't mean anything. The older you get, you want peace and stability and love. That's it. That's all you should ever want from a man. Stop saying y'all want a good man when you ain't even attracted to what a really good man offers you, okay?
I feel that.
Did y'all hear what she was saying? Reinterpret it. So basically she's saying is women really don't want a good man. Y'all don't want a good man. Y'all want the dude.
You want the guys that'll cheat on you.
Yeah, you want the dude that's everybody like when they come in the room. You want the dude with the Timberlands on. You don't want to. You know that he hitting somebody else, but you ignore the fact because that's what you want. But the guy at that crib, he's boring.
Yes.
The guy that just want to sit up and watch SportsCenter and hang out with you, he's boring. You know, he don't do all that stuff. He ain't the, oh, there go Jack, what's up?
That spark.
You know, right. He's not that guy. You know, he's not the guy with everybody he the shit. You know what I'm talking about. That dude. You remember you was in high school?
Yeah, he that it guy.
Right.
That dude.
But I feel like one, I got two parts to it. One, you cannot fake a spark. You know, just because a guy's a good guy, he handles his business, he might treat me right. I'm not gonna fake liking him or being like, oh, I'm gonna just settle, because that's settling as well. I feel like we settle for security. A lot of women are in relationships because I was hurt before, now I'm settling because he's secure. Then there's also something inside of us that we have not healed. If we have not dealt with our trauma, our healing journey, then we are not gonna be able to find a good mate. So I feel like it's both parts. We might not have our good eyes on if we not really figuring out what we got going on.
Let's take the mic to table 8 right quick. Get in the mic, table 8. Who got the mic? Okay, you go for it. Okay.
I think that statement is true in a sense. I think it's the more experience that you go through. So maybe at a certain point in your life, you probably do feel that way, or you probably are like that until you actually experience different things. Like, until you experience life, really. So a lot of younger girls, you probably will see that with them because they don't really know what they want.
Don't know what they want. And guys too.
They're looking at it through the eye. Well, in this day and age, social media is crazy, and everybody is trying to live up the hype. But after they experience certain things, I think you start to change. After you grow up, you start to change.
All right.
Yeah, I think you're not ready for that good man, probably. Unless you were really, really mature, you're not ready for him until you done got dumped on and, you know, cheated on, been through some things in your life. I don't know. I don't see a lot of young women ready for that dude that's just gonna sit home, that's not having the rims and flying them out different places and all that stuff. I mean, you know.
I think that the generalization that women aren't looking for a good guy is just a generalization. Each one of us has to mature to the point where we know what we want. When you, whatever age, maybe the bling, the flash of that guy who's popular and everything is what's going to draw you in. But once you grow up, you realize that's temporary. You want somebody a little more solid. And I think that, especially younger women, you got to see that. What that man looks like, to know that the flashy rims and everything is not what's going to sustain you.
All right.
That's right.
Y'all give it up for yourselves tonight. We had a great time, great adult conversation. This is what we need to do more, is have adult conversation. Shouts out to all the grown folks in the building. Those watching, come see us next week. Right here at Libby Road, 21300 Libby Road. What is good? Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Y'all had a good time, people? Y'all enjoyed the conversation? Sorry we didn't have your sour cream earlier, but Daddy wouldn't got some in your Tito's. All right? No doubt. Appreciate y'all. Yes, we taking our picture. And Libras, again, happy birthday to all the Libras. We are here till 11. The kitchen's open till 11. Come by, get your food. And we're going to have a good time. Tip the bartenders. Yeah. Don't forget turning us off on Facebook so they